Hey guys, Rocco here, and today we're gonna play Sonic the Hedgehog 2 once again. That's not the title, it's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We're coming back to it, but, well, one thing I've actually forgot to explain with Sonic 1 is that Sonic 1's backstory is different depending on if you're looking at the US or the Japanese version. Because the Western... Well, wait, was it the US or Western version? I really gotta fact check that in a bit, but actually I think it was just the US version, or maybe it's just the Western version that had this weird bit of backstory, but basically, Sonic was a brown hedgehog who got blued up by a machine that made Eggman into, well, Eggman, or Robotnik into Eggman, basically. I mean, well, into Robotnik, but I can't remember what his name was before he became Robotnik, according to the US story. The Japanese story is that basically the two were already enemies, Eggman wants to do bad thing, and Sonic doesn't like it. Sonic 2's story is that Sonic and Tails teamed up, Sonic took Tails under his wing, and Tails became about as smart as Eggman, basically. And the two are going to stop him. And that is Sonic 2's basic backstory. Let's continue. Okay. Something that I was reminded of while playing through this game is that the game frequently encourages more of a speedrunner playstyle in terms of level progression. Ow. As in, the best way to move forward is to move fast. Is my game lagging a bit? Ah, crud, this is not good. Anyway, Tails, please stop doing that. You're making me look. Ow! Let's Player's curse is hitting me hard today. Again, it's hitting me pretty hard. But let's continue. Okay, nice. Okay, awesome. And yeah, elements of Sonic 2 are based around, well, using various tactics to speed by areas. Though some of these areas aren't as speedable as other areas. Let me use the proper term. Zones. Ow! Some of these zones aren't as speed-throughable as other zones. So you do have to be a little bit more careful, and oh well. Wait, actually... Woohoo! Okay. Well, that was literally the end of the level. Huh. As you can see, like I said before, the game looks really good. In terms of visual style. Now, the thing about early Sonic games is that what they lacked in story, they more than made up for in gameplay and visuals. For the most part. Ow! Ow. Okay. Nice. Yahoo! Okay. Boom. Alright. I don't think we need that barrier. Though I've been known to be wrong from time to time. The best path to go in this situation is definitely this path. I'm just gonna wait for this to move. And as you might have noticed here, even when the game slows down a bit, it's still pretty quick. It's still got a pretty fast pace to it. Ah! Wait. I was trying to do that a second time, just to make sure that made sense, but I think I might have hit the side of the spike instead of the tip of the spike. Ow. At least that's how it looked. But I could be wrong, and I may have just cheaped out of taking my lumps like a man, basically. I may have cheated out on that bit, on that take her lumps like a man bit, but that was only because I wanted to see what in the world just ow. Well, I definitely can't do that now, can I? Ouch. Yeah, you may notice some things are a little different. Oh! You know what? We're gonna fight without rings. Even though this is arguably the worst way to approach... Yeah, it's the worst way to approach anything in this game, is not having rings. But I reckon it's... But I guess it's good to get used to not having rings in a boss fight, because... Well... You'll see why later on. Probably next episode, or maybe episode after that. Yeah, this boss can definitely be a bit of a pain in the ass compared to other bosses. And this might be one of the few bosses I don't like in this game. But, though, that might be because... Then again, you do get punished pretty hard for being greedy with getting hit. So yeah, except when you don't, for some reason. Okay, well, that happened. After I lost 3 lives. So, Sonic is still, processing what just happened. And looking kind of annoyed by it. That, or he just accidentally hit himself where it hurts. Again. And yeah, that is something that does happen in a piece of Sonic media. The Sonic OVA, if I remember correctly. But that's related to Sonic CD, not Sonic 2, even though Tails does show up in that, so... Let's get back on topic. I was just reminded of that. It's just that... The crouching animation, for some reason, reminds me of that moment from the OVA. And yes, many anime have an... Okay, that could have killed me. Well, maybe not killed me, but... That could have been a pain in the... Ah! Okay. Yep, that happened. Ooh, spikes. Yeah, this place can have some pretty nasty beginner's traps altogether. Some altogether nasty beginner's traps. So, you do definitely need to be a little bit more careful. Unless you, understand the route. Or you at least have decent jumping skills. I say decent, I don't mean expert jumping skill. I didn't say expert jumping skills. Thank you very much. Yee-hee! Nice. And yeah, this is the Mystic Cave area. And by the way, funny thing about the Mystic Cave area, it sort of replaced another zone, if I remember correctly. That zone being the Hidden Palace zone, which is actually a place you can access in the Android version of Sonic 2. Well, the mobile version of Sonic 2 actually gives you access to that location via inescapable death pit of spikes located in Act 2 of Mystic Cave. And you'll definitely see what I'm talking about in a bit. But for now, we're just gonna zoom in through these caves. I gotta say, Sonic 2 has arguably some of the best Sega Genesis / Mega Drive Sonic music. It's got arguably some of the best 16-bit Sonic music, in my honest opinion. I mean, Sonic 3 is also a contender for that. I mean, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is what makes me say arguably, because that game has a great soundtrack as well. Ooh, yep, that's the pit. Ha. Ah! Okay, fine, I'll take that, because I did sorta... I played a little dirty to get out of that one, yeah. But I also wanted to show you what that spot was. That spot with the inescapable spikes, yeah, that's actually where you went to the Mystic... Well, to the Hidden Palace Zone in the mobile version of Sonic 2. Which means Android, iPad, Apple, and stuff like that, basically. So yeah, it's pretty much that version of the game. It's where you would be able to access... It's pretty much where you would be able to access... Ow. Him from under! Dodge these, stalagmite. You don't have to dodge the rocks, though. Just the, stalagmites. Just the stalagmites from above. And there goes Eggman again. Now, if you're wondering if this game is a bit on the easy side, I'd say it is easier than Sonic 1, but I feel like me having not the hardest time with these guys, well, with this one guy, is from the fact I've played this an obnoxious amount of times, because this is one of my top favorite Sonic games. But anyway, now we're in the Oil Ocean Zone. Okay, okay, careful, 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 and yeah, it does have a, you may notice that it does have a slight Middle Eastern feel to music, basically. Though I feel like that may just be because of a few things. That might be because the Middle East is a place known for oil, I think, is why the music style's the way it is. Plus, it's like a super hot area, basically. Plus, it seems to be like a sort of an extremely hot area, which I guess you could invoke a slightly desert-like feel, because there are deserts in the Middle East, basically. But this place is meant to be more like an oil rig, obviously. So the more Middle Eastern sounding music is likely due to the fact that the Middle East is known for its oil, basically. Not known for drowning hedgehogs, obviously, but Sonic can certainly drown in this oil if he's not careful. So you better so you better watch out for that. Huh? Okay. Huh? Okay. Okay. Okay, and I forgot how to speak human for a second there. And no, I am not making a joke about me not speaking English, because that was not even not English. That was just me not sounding like a human just now. Because I didn't just forget how to speak English, I forgot how to speak at all. Because my brain was trying to process what in God's name just happened. But anyway, though, speaking of English, okay. Oh, okay, I didn't die to that, which was nice. Let me let me reword what I said about the not speaking English thing earlier. Well, let me phrase it better. I wasn't just not speaking English, I was not speaking a human language at all. I was speaking some weird language that doesn't even exist on Earth. When that seahorse robot hit me. I have no idea what I was even saying at that time. Because I think my brain went to sort of static mode when that happened. Like, what? Okay. Ooh. Sonic, stop acting like you're gonna fall off. That's not funny. Though I imagine the reason why he kinda acted like he was about to fall off. That seahorse again! That seahorse. That signifying seahorse! That signifying seahorse. That annoying seahorse. I feel... What is up with seahorses? Seahorses can be annoying sometimes, but they can also be pretty cool. So... I'm not but so mad. And I don't know why, but... That sort of reminded me of the one time where, back in college, my English professor tried to read the signifying monkey poem, story, that piece of literature. And it was the uncensored one with the tons of swearing in that one. And when one of the students was about to start reading it, she was freaking out like, no, like, okay, no, let's not read that. That was actually pretty funny. That was a pretty funny moment, in my opinion. I mean, the thing is, some of the books you read in college can already have a fair bit of swearing in them anyway. So I don't really see what made that situation different in terms of how she reacted. Unless I'm forgetting a detail about the signifying monkey. But, I don't know why I thought about that, but let's just get back on the topic. Okay. Okay, spikes. More spikes. Spiky rings are the only kind of rings you don't want in your life. Are spiky rings, unless you're trying to punch someone with them. Well then that would be good to have. Oh, this boss. Dels, don't! Too late. You want at least one ring on you during this whole fight. Cause, this fight can have some annoying moments. Like that. And that. Yeah, a lot of people don't like this particular boss. Nor do they like the, Sonic Mania version of this boss fight. A lot of people consider it a pretty infamously annoying boss fight. Did I just set myself backwards a little bit. I may have. Whoops. Well. Talk about doing something flat ass backwards, huh? Anyway, I'm sorry, but it's time to go supersonic. Unfortunately, I'm not going to stay supersonic for super long. And okay, let's just get back to where we were. Actually, well, but I think I messed everything up big time here. What? Okay, I went through the platform. Well, that was handy, but also weird. Ooh, it's a good thing spikes don't have some kind of vendetta against hedgehogs in this game. Like they do in Sonic 1. Alright, let's go back up and deal with Eggman again. If we can actually get there, that is. Without losing a continue. Though we probably will at some point. And yeah, this is probably the longest it's taken me to get through a stage. Which is a little embarrassing since I accidentally set myself backwards instead of forwards. Well, that was embarrassing. I got stuck in the oil. But that should illustrate to you something that why this fight can be a little annoying to some Sonic fans. Some players consider this arguably one of the most annoying Sonic levels to play through. Especially when you got stuff like that to worry about. And that! Wait, I only got one kit 10. Oh, that's not good! That is very not good. That is going to be very not good if I die frequently in one of the areas. That is seriously going to be not good. Okay. Okay, yeah, you can't crouch while in oil, by the way. Ain't that a little kind of sucky that you can't actually crouch or charge up your spin dash while in oil? Though, fortunately, it's not going to take too long to actually get to where we need to go. Though, that did, play out less favorably than I hoped. And, we're here at the boss once again, and Tails just... Yeah, you got to take this fight a bit slow if you don't want to die, because the fight is kind of annoying if you don't take a bit of a more... Take your time. Take your time if you want your... If you want to treat your chances like they're more more than a dime, take your time. Because this boss is definitely a bit of a pain to deal with. This is definitely one of the more annoying levels, and well, not so much annoying levels, just annoying bosses in general. And I'm gonna be surprised if I end up getting a game over because of this guy. Though, you could argue that one problem is that I keep trying to be aggressive. You can't... Which is something you really shouldn't attempt to do against this boss. Because he pretty much punishes you for being an aggressive player, basically. You get punished hard for taking the aggressive route. Don't be greedy. Be grateful for the 1 or 2 hits you get each time. Don't be greedy. Be grateful that you actually land a hit. And don't be greedy. Because getting greedy will get you destroyed for this fight. Unless you actually manage to wipe him out quickly and not screw the pooch during this fight. But that can of course be a little tricky. Even Tails has a tricky time with this. See what I mean, guys? Even Tails isn't having a good time with this fight. But finally, we're through that fight, but we're like 2 lives away from a game over, basically. Which, obviously, is not a good situation to be in. Because I forgot, you need to at least try special stages to, keep some extra lives on ya. Well, to keep some extra continues on ya. Because without them... Okay, we'll just, end it off here, and... I'm gonna say that, still, I think Sonic 2 is a solid game, and... I think... Now, it does have a couple of things that do bug me more than I remember it doing, but I think it's actually a better game. But I think it's a better game than Sonic 1. And I'm sorry I can't talk. This is kind of a reason why I feel like I should be doing scripted reviews instead of Let's Plays. But I'm at least going to do the Sonic 1, 2, 3 Let's Plays before I decide to call it quits on Let's Plays, basically. But anyway, guys, see you guys next time, and blast through with Sonic speed. Oh, I forgot to say, next time we're going through Metropolis Zone, aka Death Trap Land. See you guys then, and wait, I've already done the outro. The moment's passed. See you guys later.